welcome back. Today I have another fun fold card to share with you. I know that many of you enjoy making fun folds as much as I do. And this is actually a simple card to assemble, but it still has that big wow factor. So whether you're a new stamper or if you've been stamping for a while, this card will be perfect for you to make. So let's start stamping. So I'm using new product from our mini catalog that starts on August 3rd, 2021. And this is from our Sweet Stockings Suite. And being the avid animal lover that I am, I have 5 fur babies, all rescue animals. I have 2 dogs and 3 cats and 1 feral cat outside that has decided after 3 years that it loves to be pet and loved. So I am definitely an animal lover. So this was perfect for me. So this is the stamp set, and there are coordinating dies, and it has all kinds of dies and a really cool label die as well. But there's bows, there's hollies, there's the stockings and the toes for the stockings and the little cuff for the stockings and gifts, and of course for all the little furry critters. Super, super fun. There's ribbon and embellishments in this suite, and of course designer series paper. Look how cute. Oh my word. And then the solid side. And then we have, look at that. Look at the little faces. Look at the little face on that guy. Oh my goodness. This one, not so happy. It looks like he got wet or something. But this is just super, super precious pattern. Oh, let's see the back of that one. Ooh, that's really cool too. Isn't that fun? I love it. Let's see more. Let's see more. And there's these ones. Super cute. Look at the bird holding the little letter. I love the expressions on these guys. I think it's adorable. And there's the reverse. Love it. And the stockings, which of course coordinate with the dies. So you can use the dies and cut out a whole whack of stockings and have them ready for your cards in no time, which I'm going to do that, I've just decided. And look, those of you who have pet fish, Stampin' Up even came out with cute little designs with the fish. And look at, oh my gosh, I just think this is like the cutest paper ever. And then the Christmas lights, is that all of it? And then the back of that. Now I actually have some of this paper cut because I'm having a special team appreciation event on August 31st for my Serene stampers, and I sent them all party packets. Actually, they'll be mailed out tomorrow. And so I put samples of a lot of our new designer series papers and some ribbon, and different little treats are in their packet. So I had leftovers, so I'm gonna pull that out, and let's start by cut our little stockings out. I think I'm gonna keep the little one out too, so let's get those cut. I think I showed you the reverse pattern of this earlier. So there's that. That's got the stars on it. I'm going to do all my stamping and cutting at once, and then show you how the card fold comes together. Use my Stampin' Blend markers. So I have 2 dogs. One's black and white, that's Rosie, and I have one golden one that's Cooper. So I'm just gonna make this a Cooper dog and just keep it real easy for coloring. And these, by the way, are the Daffodil Delight. And this one is the light crumb cake. I'm bringing the dark crumb cake. And dark Daffodil Delight. My cat Lewis is all beautiful calico colors, so I'm going to kind of make this guy a little kind of calico-ish. A little bit of light pumpkin pie. put in a little bit of the dark soft suede. So there's my calico kitty. So there's Lewis, there's Cooper. Now I'm going to cut them out. While I have my die cutting machine out, I'm going to cut out some holly. And now I have the holly berries, and I'm going to cut out a bow as well. There's also a little Santa hat in the stamp set, so I want to do a little Santa hat. Just stamp it on here. So now I'm cutting a piece of old olive cardstock to measure 4 by 5 1/4. And along the 5 1/4 side, I want to score it at 3/4 of an inch. Okay, so it's 4 by 5 1/4, scoring at 3/4 of an inch. All right. So we'll set that aside. Now I have a piece of basic white, and I'm going to cut this down to measure 5 1/4 by 8, and I'm going to score this at 4. Set that aside. And I have a piece of basic black, and I've cut this down to measure 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And then the last piece of paper I need for this card is a strip of Designer Series paper, and this strip measures 1 by 5 1/4. So this is the back pattern of that piece. Now I've just put this label die that's part of the stocking dies right onto my old olive piece. And I'm going to cut that out. And it's stitched around the edges and everything. So nice. I don't think I'm going to be needing this on this card, so I'm just going to set that aside and use it for a different card. And now I'll show you how this card comes together. So easy once you have all these pieces cut out, and that's why I did them all at once, because then it's really simple. So we have our basic white layer, and with the opening going towards the left, I'm going to glue this flap behind it like so. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Will get layered onto my black piece. And I'm going to add my strip of Designer Series paper. Goes right along here. So there's my card base, and now it's a matter of decorating. I'm going to do the piece Joy and Kisses, and I'm just going to stamp it in black. So I'm going to stamp it right down here on this flap. I really wish I had run that through the embossing folder, but that's okay. Then what I'm going to do is in this stamp set, there's these cool little like stitch lines, and I'm going to put some of them on here, and I'm going to do that with Old Olive, so it's tone on tone. There, that decorates it kind of nicely down that edge. Stamp my sentiment on the inside. And I think I'm just gonna glue this down. I don't think I'm gonna use dimensionals on this one. I was gonna put it here, but now I'm thinking it'd be pretty cute to put on this panel too. Now I want to add a little bit of bling, so I'm going to actually put one of my holiday rhinestones on these holly berries. So really I didn't need the holly berry die, but that's okay. I'm going to take my clear wink of Stella and just add it to my Santa cap. And also to the toes on my stocking. Oh, why not? Let's do the holly too. And maybe your little nose. And let's add some on the inside. Some on his little nose, and we'll add some to the bow. And also to the toes. There we go. So that is how you do a window fold. Really, really easy. You can use any die. You can, of course, decorate it any way that you wish. Isn't that a fun card fold? I'll show you one that I made last weekend. This was during my mystery stamping hour. We did this card fold. So I made this card for a friend's birthday. She loves plants and she just got a macrame, so I knew that this would be perfect for her. So you get an entirely different look with this one card fold layout. You can see I used a different die, and here I did run this flap through an embossing folder. I ran it through the macrame embossing folder, and I added my little gold metallic pearls, a little bit of gold to hang up the macrame, and then the inside. I love it. I love the versatility of this card fold. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. If you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button and the little bell next to it to notify you every time I upload a video. Take care and happy stamping.